Okay, so let's talk about discipline, but probably not in the way you're used to thinking about it. We're going to forget all that stuff about brute force and suffering, and instead, we're going to talk about building a system that makes getting things done feel almost effortless.
When you hear the word discipline, what pops into your head? For a lot of us, it's this almost mythical figure, right? Waking up at 3 a.m. for a soul-freezing cold shower, just crushing it. But let's be real for a second. What happens when most of us actually try that? We just end up tired, cold, and, yeah, still not a billionaire.
So here's the twist. The problem isn't you. It's not that you're lazy or that you don't want it enough. The real problem is the strategy. This whole idea that we've been sold, that you just have to try harder and rely on pure willpower, it's fundamentally broken. It's basically a scam.
And this gives you a perfect picture of why. See, willpower isn't some magical, endless well you can just draw from. Nope. It's way more like your phone battery. You start the day at 100%, but every little decision you make, what to eat, what to wear, resisting the urge to scroll for just one more minute, drains that battery. By the afternoon, you're running on fumes.
Which leads to the million-dollar question, right? If our main tool for discipline, our willpower, is so flaky and unreliable, then what are we supposed to do? How do you actually build good habits and get stuff done without it feeling like a constant uphill battle against your own brain? Well, the secret is to stop fighting your brain and start working with it.
All right, let's jump into principle number 1 for building a system that actually works. This is all about tackling that huge hurdle of just getting started. We're going to call it the low bar rule.
I bet this sounds familiar. You decide you're going to do something new, like get fit or learn to code. And what's the first step? Hours of research, right? You're looking for the perfect workout, the perfect diet, the perfect online course. This has a name, analysis paralysis. And honestly, it's not the work that makes us quit. It's the giant, intimidating, perfect plan we've built up in our heads.
So what's the fix? It's ridiculously simple. Lower the bar. Lower it until it's so easy that you'd feel kind of silly not doing it. Forget building a new app in a week. Just commit to coding for 1 single minute. Don't map out some pro athlete workout routine. Just show up at the gym twice a week. That's it. That's the start.
And here is the key mindset shift. Right now, forget about being good. The only goal is to be consistent. Seriously, doing something badly but doing it every single day is 1,000,000 times better than just planning to do it perfectly someday. The habit is more important than the outcome at first.
Okay, this idea of making things easy flows perfectly into our second principle. This one is all about hacking your brain's own natural laziness for your benefit. It's called friction engineering.
Let's just be honest for a second. Your brain is lazy. And that's not an insult. It's a feature. It's hardwired to save energy, so it will always, always take the path of least resistance. Now, you can spend your whole life fighting that basic fact, or you can get smart and use it to your advantage.
Okay, check out the strawberry and boiled egg strategy. It's a perfect example. Imagine you want to eat healthier. If you've got washed strawberries and pre-boiled eggs right there in the front of the fridge, what's the easiest thing to grab when you're hungry? It's not firing up the stove to cook something, it's grabbing the healthy stuff. You've made the good choice, the lazy choice. And you can do this with everything. Want to stop eating junk food? Don't just try harder, make it a pain to get to. Shove it in the back of a high cabinet. Want to stop mindlessly scrolling on your phone? Oh, this is a great one. Turn your screen to grayscale. Suddenly your phone is about as exciting as a rock. The goal is always the same. Make good habits easy and bad habits a total hassle. All right, on to our third and final principle. And this one might just blow your mind, because it flips the whole idea of motivation completely on its head. So, how many times have you told yourself, I'll do it when I feel motivated? We all do it, right? We wait around for this magical wave of inspiration to hit before we get started. But honestly, that's the biggest rookie mistake in the book. Because here's the truth, motivation does not create action. It's the other way around. Action creates motivation. It is a powerful feedback loop. When you do something, anything, even just one single push-up, your brain goes, hey, we did a thing, and it gives you a tiny little reward, a little hit of dopamine, and that dopamine, that's the fuel for the next action. So what's the practical advice here? If you are feeling completely stuck, totally unmotivated, your job is to do the worst possible version of the task. I'm serious. Write one awful, garbage sentence. Go for a walk so slow that snails are passing you. The quality does not matter.
All you're trying to do is start the engine.
Okay, let's pull all this together. If there's one big idea you take away from this whole explainer, let it be this. It's about systems, not suffering. Real, effective discipline isn't about how tough you are. It's about how smart your system is.
So you can officially stop trying to white-knuckle your way through the day on a willpower battery that's guaranteed to die. Instead, you've got 3 new rules for a system that works with your brain. Rule 1, lower the bar until it's stupidly easy to start. Rule 2, engineer your friction. Make good habits lazy and bad habits hard. And Rule 3, let action create your motivation. Just start the loop.
And that's the whole game, right there. This isn't a competition to see who can suffer the most. It's about intelligently designing your life so that doing the right thing, the productive thing, also becomes the easiest thing to do. It's about making the good choice the default choice.
And hey, if all else fails, here's a fun little mental model for you. Just imagine you're a character in The Sims. Some invisible player in the sky just clicked "work hard" on your little action bar and then walked away to get a snack. Your job now, just let the program run.